Welcome back, viewers. You're watching WION World is One. I'm Shivan Chan. Now, this is News Point. Let's start with the headlines. Iran's president calls for addressing protesters' demands following unrest over economic conditions. Protests sparked by collapsing rial turned violent in several cities, with strikes and bazaar merchants shutdowns. Saudi news agency reports Saudi-led coalition targets a large quantity of weapons and combat vehicles being offloaded at Yemen's port of Al Mukalla from ships coming from the UAE for the separatist group STC. Taiwan's Coast Guard administration releases footage showing crew members sending warnings to Chinese vessels entering their waters as China fires rockets into the Taiwan Strait on the second day of live fire drills. Australian police say the two gunmen who killed 15 people at the Jewish event on Bondi Beach acted alone, not as part of a terror cell. The duo travelled to Philippines in November but received no training or preparation for this attack.
It's another thing to attack his house. It's not the right time to do any of that, and can't do it. And I learned about it from President Putin today. I was very angry about it.
Donald Trump says he was angry when Russian President Vladimir Putin told him that Ukraine had tried to attack his residence in northern Russia, a claim that Kiev has denied.
He's a wartime prime minister who's a hero. How do you not give a pardon? I think it's a very hard thing not to do it.
Trump says Israeli President Isaac Herzog has told him a pardon for Netanyahu on corruption-related charges was on its way, an assertion that Herzog's office was quick to challenge. US defends Israel's right to recognize Somaliland at the UN, comparing it to recognition of a Palestinian state by numerous countries and affirming Israel's right to conduct diplomatic ties as a sovereign state. The US announces an $8.6 billion contract with Boeing to supply F-15 fighter jets to Israel, reinforcing Washington's military support for its key ally while boosting Boeing's defense business.